What's up, people? I'm George, and this is Marvelous Statues, the show where we get to unbox and review some of the coolest statues and collectibles known to man. And with me is the statue Stallion himself. We got Junior Statue Collector in the house, and he's got one big-ass statue with him. This is the Doomsday by Prime One Studios. What's up, man?
What's up, George? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. That is one big freaking statue, bro.
Yeah, man. My table was so heavy, my table's buckling, bro.
Feel you, man. I can't even see you. You're like behind the Superman flag.
Yeah, this thing is humongous, man. How was your Japan trip, man? Good? Tiring?
Japan was good. It was good.
Good. Yeah. Pretty steady?
Pretty steady.
Cold weather, I saw. Cold weather you got out there, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty damn cold. It was.
I seen you bundled up like a ninja.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe
Well,
if I
yeah,
had
man.
that statue with me, I'd be able to keep it warm.
You gotta hug it at night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let me stand up here. Let me show you this. Look at this thing.
God damn, that thing's big, bro.
Yeah, man. It looks like a 10-year-old son.
Holy shit. That's humongous. All right, guys. So we're going to be coming back at you with all the details on this guy, so stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back. As I stated earlier, we are here with Junior Statue Collector himself, the man that gets every statue that he could possibly get his hands on. And right now, he got the biggest honking piece of statue I've ever seen in my damn life. That thing is huge. Junior.
Yeah.
Junior, why would you get this Doomsday over any other Doomsday that they possibly have? I know Sideshow has one, too. So what made you want this one?
What made me get this one? I'm in love with Prime One Studios products, man. I also made space for him. I also got him because he's very comic book accurate to me, man. I love the anime from The Death of Superman. And I saw this, and I'm like, wow, exactly like the anime movie. And I also have the Hush line coming in, and I can't wait to put Superman next to him. This thing is just amazing right now, and my whole collection is my favorite piece.
Nice.
This thing is monstrosity, man. I'm glad I made space for all these Prime One pieces.
Yeah, man. That thing is really big. It's like a lawn ornament.
Yeah, this thing belongs in the front of a museum. I call this thing a monument.
Yeah, like a monument. That's a good term for it right there.
This is a monument, man. This thing weighs about 75 pounds, man.
God damn.
Yeah,
That's amazing. 75 pounds. It seems like the Dark Side was a little heavier then. Dark Side was closing on, well, about the same, closing in on about 80. But yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. Wow. I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
So, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, this thing
is the body all one piece?
No.
No.
You have two pieces. Top body is all together, and legs are all together, and the only thing that you put together is just the head.
Okay, so it's like split at the torso.
Yep, split at the torso. It was very, very. Put it this way: to put it together, it was very hard because it was heavy, and the way that you have to lift, you have to have kind of like an eye vision on how you're gonna set him in. If you don't have that eye vision, you're not gonna be able to set him in.
Feel you.
Yeah, this thing is I haven't had my buddy coming over tonight to help me move it. Because, dude, I'm not even trying to take off putting those legs into the base was, it's a tight fit, man. That thing is in there.
Man.
And I don't plan to take out that piece out of there, so I'm going to have my boy come over and help me move it with the legs in it. I'm just going to remove the top torso, the top piece out of it because, yeah, I'm not taking that thing out again.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man.
And wherever he's going is where he's staying. Right? Because I ain't moving him again until I move out.
Yeah, man.
This thing. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful when you move it because all these what I want to call them bone rocks sticking out of his body.
The rocks. Yeah, that's good for it. Thorns or whatever you want to call it. That stick out of his body.
Yeah,
they're delicate or are they pretty thick?
No, they're thick. They're delicate. I mean, they're thick. Sorry, but they're like you can't like take him off and lay him down somewhere.
Okay.
Because you got to be afraid of those things
resting on something. You. Yeah.
So I'm gonna also have my fiance down here holding the top part while me and my buddy putting the other piece down.
Maybe just bring the box back and then rest them in the styrofoam in the meantime, you know?
You could try. I tried to do that, but you have to set them back in.
Okay.
You have to set them back in, and it's a pain in the butt to try to grab them again and pull them out of the foam.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, whoever gets this piece, man, just make sure you get help, or wherever if you're gonna open up this box, just make sure that you're gonna, put the base wherever you're gonna put him in, whatever section of the house you're gonna have him in, or if you plan to do a review, just make sure that you have help moving this thing back, man, because you don't want to go.
All right. That sounds good. All right, so let's get up close and personal and check out these details. So we'll get right back at you. All right, so right now we're up close and personal with the bass. No treble. This thing is huge.
Dude,
that's what she said.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting that a lot over this piece.
Yeah, man. It's like little children's feet. The things are huge.
I mean, they must be like a size 6.
Yeah.
Size 6. Yeah, man. This bass. This bass is like I measured it right. Was like 28 inches wide.
Coño. Man.
Yeah, and this bass is the biggest bass I have in my collection. It's even bigger than Croc's bass. It's like 2 basses put together from all the Prime One's pieces that I have.
Feel you. So,
and it's heavy.
I like that it's got that circular base down at the bottom, and I like how the looks like that's the street, I guess, of Metropolis in the middle of the fight with Superman, or after he's defeated Superman, and it's like the street is all destroyed. So that's cool. You see all those pebbles and everything, man. That's a lot of detail. How's the coloring on that, man? It looks like there's some yellows and greens, and
it looks like street stone broken up in pieces.
Dope.
Yeah, it looks like
asphalt.
Yeah, and then like these other pebbles coming off. Look at that.
Wow, that's crazy. That's some crazy detail. Very cool. So there's nothing extremely elaborate about the bass. It's just like it seems to just be just a lot of broken rocks is what we're looking at.
Yes, nothing. Just basically street all broken up in pieces.
Right.
The dirt and dust and rocks, broken up. This is the bottom of it right here.
Right. Yeah, so it doesn't take anything away from the figure. Obviously, Doomsday is the whole statue there. The base is just something for him to stand on.
That's the M right there.
Very cool. Yeah, nice work on that. Those boots, man. Holy crap.
These boots, man, this is...
I love how it's got the weathered, torn feel to it. Like his feet are like going to explode out of the boots.
I love the part right here when his bones are sticking out of the boot.
Oh, yeah, look at that. The bones are sticking out of the boot. That's cool. Nice color. Really nice color to all that. So the green on the boot looks like there's more than just one color there. You got like some dark greens.
You have like the dark spots in the crevices.
The shading and everything.
The shading and everything on there. You have the dirt on the bottom. They look like metal. They don't look rubber.
Right.
That's all metal. See the bottom there?
Yeah. So we are now here with the big ass sexy legs of Doomsday. It is gray. It is sexy.
And it's bony.
Man, those bones are huge, dude. How can you put your finger next to one of those like protruding bones? Let me see what the size is like. Yeah. Okay, so it's like the size of your thumb.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What? Yeah, this thing is, and this is hard too. That's. The
skin looks like it has texture similar to like an elephant skin.
Yeah, this thing has texture all over it. I love the glossy definition that it has in between the muscles.
Right.
Kind of brings that to life. A little shiny into it. Is I like the fact that this is kind of duller and it has the shiny sections to bring out the grays in them. It just looks very, very. When you touch it, you can feel the texture on the skin. Also, when you look at when we look at the inside of his boot, you see like his leg is literally inside the boot. It doesn't look like it's missing anything. When you look at it from above,
that's cool.
It looks like he really has his leg in the boot. Let me see if I can show you a little bit here. Hopefully it doesn't mess up here, but I want to see if I can. If you notice, look at the boot back there.
Yeah, I see. I
The
was
way
looking
it's
at that before, the way it goes in. And it looks
yeah.
like it has like almost like pebble pimples going on in the skin there. I can see like little
Yes.
white areas.
Yeah, like back here, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like little pimples, like little rocks, kind of like trying to come out the skin again.
right.
Some of these are trying to come out of his legs.
Very cool.
They feel rocky. They're like pimple rocks.
Right. I mean, because there's much more I feel like I could talk about with the pants with the color in comparison to when I like that it's got a real nice contrast to that where you have the gray in the
Look at them right there.
thighs and in his skin, and then you have this looks like a vibrant green. Nice
I
shading.
love this. This is all sculpted too, by the way.
That's cool. The black areas are sculpted also.
Everything's sculpted.
Very
The
cool.
whole piece is sculpted.
I really dig that. Yeah, I like
The
how
whole piece.
the shirt above is ripped. The suit part of there's it's nice.
Yeah,
So you're
this-
telling me that people were having issues with the seam where the waist meets the where the waist meets the lower torso?
Yeah, right here. Sorry about that. Right there.
Groin area.
You
Yeah,
see it
I
there?
could see it. Yeah, I could see it. It's like a separation.
But when you see it in person,
It's not as bad.
and no, it looks to me like when you wear pants and like a shadow between your body and the jeans.
Right.
It looks like a shadow to me. It doesn't look like a seam to me.
Okay.
For overall, I don't think if they were trying to bring this in a box, I don't think it would have made it if they didn't split this thing in half.
Right.
I understand that issue there, but it doesn't bother me whatsoever. If you can notice that it doesn't, if you notice around the sides, it doesn't look bad at all to me.
Right.
And that, basically this is a high definition camera, so you're gonna capture a lot of sharp edgings
Right.
on it. But when you see it in person, it doesn't look like a seam to me. It looks like a shadow wrapping around his waist.
True.
That's what I see it as there. And then you
The
see the
upper
way
waist looks good, man. I like how they have the folds and the muscles up there.
oh man, this thing right here is, oh my god, dude, this is a piece that everybody has to see in person. This is just,
Yeah, they did a good job with those muscles.
man, this is mind blowing up in person, man. This is, I had when I opened up this box, I thought I had when I opened up Croc from Prime, I thought that was a work of art, which still is. But this thing, I mean, the detail that went into this thing from base all the way to head is just no words, man. Excuse me, no words.
Very cool. Yeah, I like how the way it folds. I like how he's moving. So
See, I like the fact, and I love the way that this dark shading that they did around him was very, very awesome.
All right, let's see them big honking hands, bro.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for you to say that. There we go.
Yeah, them hands are huge, man. Love the way they did the nails, man. You got looks like it's dark right around the cuticle area, and then it goes to like a white as it comes up further to the edge,
They look like rocks.
like rocks.
Yeah, they look like rocks. They look like
nice.
see them. They look like rocks here, and they have the black shading here. I love the wrinkles that the hand brings in through here.
So the hands, I like the dynamic feel to it. He has the way he's holding like that. It's got a lot of power.
Yeah, I mean, if you let me show you this, I mean, look at my hand
Yeah,
and look at his hand.
yeah, it's big.
That's,
That's
yeah,
what she said, right?
yeah.
Seems like every time I say that, it's really mostly what we were going to say about this piece. The statue's big. The veins in the forearm, man, I love that. That looks really good.
I mean, this is. Let me bring that up for you up here.
Wow.
I mean, look at that. Look at the muscles on that piece.
Yeah, man,
Let's see if I can bring it in a little bit for you guys. Look at that.
crazy. That is insane.
Look at that.
Again, more of that texture work. The texture work seems similar to like elephant hide. You know the way
Yes.
they did that.
Yep.
Yeah,
It looks
so
like
studied
elephant
that.
hide. It's like elephant skin. Exactly that. Even the color.
Yeah, even the color.
Even the color. I mean, this thing, muscle wise, I mean, they did an outstanding job on this thing, man.
Nice shading.
No words.
Yeah.
They did a good job on this thing. Let me bring it up a little more for you guys here.
Really nice shading work.
Look at that there.
And you got the forearms. I'm sorry, not the forearms, the shoulders. Yeah, man. That's some crazy amount of rock.
This is. Let me see if I can give you a little bit more detail on this thing here. Look at that. Look at the veins.
Yeah, I see it.
Running right through his body.
Yeah.
Goes in this way. Look at this.
That's crazy. That is crazy. And that centerpiece with the light tone there.
This is. Look at this front chest piece, man. I mean, I just can't get over. Look, I, not to say like this, man, but whoever sculpted this it's just. I mean, to do something like this is just, and get it spot on. I give him a lot of respect, man. Look at his neck.
Yeah. It's massive. Good shading. Yeah, really nice structure on the bones. Everything looks really clean and impressive.
And no seams on any of those bones.
Yeah.
No seams.
That must have been a bitch to ship. All right, so now we're taking a look at the portrait. Is this the exclusive or is this the regular portrait?
This is the exclusive.
That's the exclusive portrait. So you got the horns. So this is like when he's like in full Doomsday mode, right? The horns kind of come out.
Yes, when he's at full power, he starts freaking out.
Right.
And that's when he destroys Superman.
Yeah. That's an impressive portrait. A lot of detail. So you were talking to me about that there's a neck seam when you put this on?
Yes, let me show you that right here. Over here is not so noticeable on this side. You see it?
Yeah,
you can't hardly see it.
Hardly see it, but I see it.
And then you come across this side.
Yeah, it's a little more noticeable on that side.
On that side.
Where you're going to display it, you won't see that. All the horns and everything else cover it. So
yes, it's also going to be displayed on the lower level.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to see nothing in the back because if you can see,
yeah, you can't see.
It connects to the spine.
Yeah, the spine looks dope too.
Yeah, this spine, dude, is I mean,
that is pretty cool.
The top of the head. Look at the bones coming out of his head.
Wow. That is some crazy texture work. This statue is like all sculpt. It's more sculpt than it is paint.
This thing, yeah, they went crazy with this thing, man. I
mean, I know they gotta paint it, but because of all the gray color, it almost seems like it's just not like in the raw almost. But I mean, the amount of texture work on this piece is crazy.
They took a long time. I've been waiting a long time for this piece.
Yeah.
I've been waiting a long time for this piece. I finally got it.
Looks really cool.
I mean, look at the size of that fist.
Yeah. No, really nice work. So what does the other portrait look like?
Let me show you that right now. Let me back up here. And this is another amazing portrait.
Yeah, that does look good. I like the gloss in the eyes. The red eyes really pop. Yeah, it looks dope.
Look at his hair.
The hair, yeah.
It's sculpted also.
That's dope. Nice flow. Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, man. That is crazy.
The hair.
Yeah. Nice texture work. I like the shading. Yeah, this is top-notch work.
I love it, the way the bones go through his eyes.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the eyebrows.
Yeah, I see it. That's nuts.
Look at the texture like that on the side. Look at the bones on the side.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That is so insanely detailed. Very cool.
Yeah, man, this is...
So, of course, we got the worst and the best part of the statue is because it's the part with the most color, but is the Superman cape flowing. And I only say it's the worst is because, Superman's a hero, and I hate seeing my heroes die. So, but...
Well, man, technically, he killed him too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Later on he does. He gets him back. But man, that's some good texture work even in the cape.
I mean,
Nice
look at the
flow
cape
on that as
texture.
well. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it looks like material. Yeah, it's dope. Like the shading, like the tethered edges.
The pole also looks all metal.
Pole looks like all metal, yeah. Is it all metal or is that just sculpt?
It's like sculpted, but it's not metal. It's like a hard vinyl plastic. It's heavy though for some reason. It's hard to tell if it's metal or plastic when you hold it.
Okay.
Look at the bars on that back there.
Usually on metal, I flick it, and sometimes I can tell. I can hear if it makes like a dinging noise. Then I know, but
I'll try that. I'll probably hit it with another piece of metal.
no, don't hit it with another piece of metal.
So yeah, George, what do you think?
I think it's dope, man. I really do like. It is very impressive. That's what I'm gonna say. It's very impressive. It's very big. It's just because of the size, it prevents me from going after something like this. It's like beyond big.
Now, question: if you had a room to display old Prime One Studio statues, would you have gotten it?
Yeah, I mean, if I had the space for something like that, like you have a good amount of space for these things where they're not sitting on top of each other, you know. So it seems like that would work better in a much more open environment that you could display that in. But for me, I just it's too much statue. All right, so those are our thoughts on the Prime One Studios Doomsday statue. June, you got anything left to say about this piece?
No, man. I'm very happy. Prime One is doing an amazing job on everything they're bringing out. There's no money's worth spent. It was a lot of money, but it's worth all the money to me.
Nice.
They did an outstanding job on this piece. Trust me, I won't be getting another Doomsday.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think you got space for another Doomsday.
No, this is it, man. This is it. And if anybody's on the fence of trying to pick up this piece, you have to see it in hand in person, and it's just jaw dropping when you have this in your house. It's just jaw dropping.
All right.
So I just hope, hopefully, you come down in April, you get to see it and displayed here. So.
All right. So again, those are our thoughts on this piece. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit subscribe. Ding that bell to become part of the notification squad. And you can catch all of our videos at mcecentral.com. We're going to be coming back at you with more statue reviews just like this. So stay tuned for all of that. And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.
Keep it marvelous, everyone. And see you on the next MCE train.